The first visit by a sitting president to the sitting president, easy for me to say, wow, to the city of Boulder and the CU campus in nearly 6 decades, and still people are talking about it in this college town.
This is just the place, isn't it, on the hill up there? So.
Well, it is the place.
Yeah.
Yes, back in the day when we had time.
Back in the day, and guess who was there last night? It's likely not what he said to the crowded Coors Event Center last night that will long be remembered there. That speech dealt with the rising cost of college tuition and loans. Hours earlier, though, he made a pit stop on the hill, and that's where 9 News reporter Chris Vanderveen is. Chris, one picture in particular managed to capture this visit quite well, and it has gone everywhere across the internet today.
Mark, it is, and just like old pictures taken these days, it was taken on a camera phone, and it was taken while the president visited here on the hill, and specifically about a little less than 24 hours ago, he came into the Sink, an establishment that's been here since 1923. He talked to some people here. He actually came up to the wall up here. That's actually his autograph on the wall, but it's actually what took place farther inside the bar that really has found its way into the hearts and minds of websites worldwide. In the state's most quintessential college town, in its most quintessential college neighborhood.
It's like this is an extension of the campus and the university life.
You will find the Hill's most quintessential bar.
Literally millions of memories live here.
The Heinrichs brothers bought the Sink 20 years ago.
You want to take the blame on that one, or?
Theirs is an eatery with a past. Look around and you will see a building where just about every CU student has literally left a mark. Robert Redford, yeah, he was here.
He worked here back in the late 50s for a brief period. 3-4 weeks maybe.
And yet when a Monday afternoon and a CU junior named Madeline Starkey arrived at the Sink.
An awesome atmosphere, like look at it.
No one thought it would be any more unusual than a typical afternoon in this Boulder bar.
A Secret Serviceman walked in.
And then it happened.
Attention, attention.
We all got hoarded back into the back room.
They took all the knives out of the kitchen.
They told us all to sit down or else we'd get like tackled or something, I don't know.
Everybody was just like, okay.
And we were like, all right, I guess I'll meet him. Like, we just ordered our food, we have to meet the guy. He's the president of the United States.
The camera phones started clicking, one after another, after another. Hey, over here. Is that really him? Yep, that's him, the sitting president, standing right over there. Can you believe it?
Oh, you are wearing that. Your t-shirt.
I get like starstruck when I see famous people, so I was like, can I have a picture with you?
Starkey decided, why the heck not?
That's my face in like 90% of my pictures.
Her Australian boyfriend took the picture.
I did take the picture, unfortunately.
He says that jokingly because it was his picture of her and the president and not her picture of him and the president that's made the rounds today.
I think I have 300 more followers on Twitter, which is cool. I don't even know how to use it.
Just about everyone in the Sink snapped off a picture or 2 or 10, yet no one captured the moment quite like Starkey did.
Apparently one retweet just got it going wild.
A quintessential moment inside one of Boulder's most quintessential bars.
Never know who you're going to meet when you're working here.
They certainly did think it was a little bit strange here when a couple of quiet guys started showing up here a few days ago and not really ordering any alcoholic beverages and not really asking a whole lot of questions. Turns out those secretive guys were Secret Service that were casing the joint, making sure the place was going to be okay for the president to enjoy his pizza. They have since changed the name of the pizza to the POTUS Pie. They are very proud of the fact that the president came here. Have talked to a number of people up here on the hill that were certainly displeased with the amount of traffic that was up here. As you can imagine, the president sitting on the hill for 20 minutes, close to 5 o'clock. That did cause a lot of traffic disruptions. But for the most part, people up here sort of take it in stride, and people here at the Sink are very proud that the president decided to come here. And I did ask Madeline if she ever thought about being a little bit more stoic in her photo, and as she said during that story, she goes, 95% of all the pictures I'm in, that's the face that I have, that sort of eyes agape, mouth agape, but just pointing at it. Look who I'm with.
It was a great photo. After all, as Jimmy Fallon says, he is the POTUS with the mostest, as Jimmy Fallon said last night.
The POTUS with the mostest. Maybe that's the name of another dish around here.
It could be.
Chris, I'm glad you got up there because I know when you were at CU, you spent most of your time at the library.
Yeah.
All the time at the library.
Never got
came
a chance
to the Sink once.
Sink.
It's amazing. So, Kim, this is the first time I've ever been in the Sink.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the library and Bible study. That's what you told
That was
everybody
it.
in the newsroom, that you've never been
Two places. That was it.
Yeah.
I was a great student.
there. Yeah.
That's why he's in journalism.
That's right. That's why you're
Oh,
journalist.
come on now. It wasn't that easy of a program.
No, it wasn't. No, not at all, Chris. Okay.
Got a big round of applause last night when he said he spent some time at the sink. The house came down. Fascinating. Chris Vanderveen live from the Sink on the Hill in Boulder. Thanks, Chris.
You bet.
You spent a little time up there when you were up there. It was the place, right?
Yeah, well, the Hill in general, everybody went up there. Talagi's, all the places up there. So that was where you hang
So
out.
it's burger and pizza. I mean, it's like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so, and in his pizza, it had what they say: sausage, pepperoni, green pepper, and black olives.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
Well, it does sound good right now.
Not light by any means, but it sounds yummy.
And the yogurt that was spilled on came from somewhere else, probably, right? Probably not the sink. Or do they do yogurt? Too,
Right. I don't think so. The way the girls explained it, you know, they asked them to put everything down or get it away on the sidewalk outside. The young woman,
I
so
see.
she put it on the ground, and then a Secret Service person tripped over it, and that's how it got on the president. So it wasn't like, you know, she had it in her hand or anything like that.
I have to, when he said he was at the sink, you know, on his way to the auditorium, I thought that was a pretty big deal. So did the kids. It just brought they all love the place. So
Right. It's
yeah.
very CU.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's very much a part of the community.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Cool.